Hi, today we are going to talk about the order of flats and sharps and how to determine the key based on what is in the key signature. So let's start with flats. As you can see on the screen, this is the order of flats. The first flat is B, then E, A, D, G, C, and finally F. So there are 7 flats, just like there are 7 letters in the musical alphabet. And one thing that you can use to help you remember the order of flats is battle ends and down goes Charles's father. When I was learning all of this, we were taught BEAD, B-E-A-D, greatest common factor, GCF. So the purpose of a flat is to lower a pitch by a half step, and to figure out the key using flats, you have to find the second to last flat. So let's say you have 2 flats, B flat and E flat. 1, 2. The second to last flat is a B, so you would be in the key of B flat. If you had 4 flats, B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat, back up 1 from the last, the second to last flat is A flat. So 4 flats in the key signature means you have the key of A flat. The only key that you need to memorize in flats is the key of F. The key of F has 1 flat, which is B flat. And this is what the flats look like on the staff for treble clef: B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat, and F flat, and also in bass clef. They look similar and they are in the same order. Next, let's talk about sharps. This is the order of sharps. Starts with F, then C, G, D, A, E, and B. The order of sharps is the opposite of the order of flats, which we have already discussed. And being the opposite order, it also has the opposite function. A sharp raises a pitch by a half step, whereas a flat will lower the pitch by a half step. To figure out a sharp key, when you have sharps in your key signature, all you have to do is find the last sharp and go up 1 letter in the musical alphabet. So if you only have 1 sharp and it's F sharp, 1 letter up from F is G. If you have 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp, the last sharp is a C. 1 letter up from C is D. The more sharps you have, the more likely you are to need to use a sharp for your key. If I have 4 sharps, for example, and the last sharp is a D sharp, 1 letter up from D is an E. And that is how you are going to figure out the key when you have sharps in your key signature. And finally, this is what sharps look like on the staff in a key signature, and this one has all 7 sharps. So we have treble clef and what they look like, and bass clef. And they are always in the same order: F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, E sharp, and B sharp. And that was a very quick crash course on the order of flats and how to determine the key when you have flats in a key signature, and the order of sharps and how to determine the key when you have sharps in your key signature.